Hello, welcome friends. This is another episode, an emergency episode of the Word Cloud Tarot Show. Last week on Monday, I said this. That many votes will be declared invalid or at least challenged as being invalid. And perhaps this is what this card is telling us. That there will be a decision on the election decided not by the people, but by the powers. What an exciting thing to suggest. And then, tonight, President Trump has said this.
If you count the legal votes, I easily win. If you count the illegal votes, they can try to steal the election very easily. We think there's going to be a lot of litigation because we have so much evidence, so much proof, and it's going to end up perhaps at the highest court in the land. We'll see. But we think there'll be a lot of litigation because we can't have an election stolen like this. And I tell you, I have been talking about this for many months with all of you.
It seems the cards were entirely right. And so I thought we'd do a quick emergency reading to find out, given that the cards were right, what happens next. We'll use my standard Word Cloud Tarot pack, which is specially designed to make reading the cards as easy as it can possibly be. You literally just have to read the words on the cards to know what the cards mean. We will do, on this occasion, a 3-word spread because it's the fastest kind of spread that you can really do. And this is an emergency show because of the challenges to democracy. You may have noticed in the past that President Trump has been a strong leader. But will the American democracy be able to stand up to the challenge? Let's find out. We're going to do a 3-card spread. The first card will represent the past. The second card will represent the current moment, and the third and final card will represent what's going to happen in the future. Here we go. The first card for today is the 14 of Cups, the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups is an interesting card. It's an informed educator. Perhaps this is referring to President Obama, who appeared before President Trump. It represents courage, represents communicative teachings and a nuanced situation with lots of knowledge. So perhaps that is indeed what that card represents. Let's find out what the present moment has instead. The present moment has the 7 of Swords. No, of Wands. The 7 of Wands is called Valor. Now this card represents someone who is fearless and daring, who's not afraid to risk hazards and will be an oppressor anytime he desires. Perhaps this represents our current president. I say our, I mean obviously I'm not American. You are. Your president. Maybe a hazard. Maybe he's just too keen on combat. Maybe his tenacity will lead him to what is done, which is to challenge the vote in the courts. But what will happen? This is the card that reveals the future. What will happen is the 11 of Cups. Is the Page of Cups. Now the Page of Cups usually represents a person, so perhaps this will represent the next president. Is he well-spoken and calming? Is he full of resourcefulness? Is he perhaps a little fragile, but also observant? Yes, I think perhaps this does represent the next president. And the cards are telling us that Biden will win the presidency despite the legal challenges. Thanks for watching. If you would like to do your own readings, wordcloudtarot.com is the place where you can buy yourself a deck of cards which are as easy to read as this. As this is how easy they are to read. Can you imagine an easier set to read? If so, go and buy that. But if you can't, That's the set, man. You should get it.